Okay, this is Module 15, Lesson 5. Exercise 1 and 2 refer to the functions f sub 1 x. So function 1 is 2.5 to the x. Function 2 is 3 to the x. So we want to see which function grows faster as x increases towards positive infinity, and which function approaches 0 faster as x decreases towards negative infinity. So both of them are going to go like this, towards 0 as it goes negative, and up as it goes positive, your x values. So let's just plug in some numbers and see what happens to both of them. For us to look at negative infinity, we're going to have to do some negative numbers. So we'll do -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2, and hopefully we'll be able to get a good idea of what happens. So for 1, we have, I don't have a huge amount of room, but I'm going to try to do it right here. Or actually, let me grab another piece of paper and do this. All right, so we have function 1 here, which is 2.5 to the x power. Duke, enough. To the x. And we have function 2 is 3 to the x. Get down. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And I'm going to do the same values for this so we can see what happens to them. So we have 2.5 to the -2. Okay, which is 1 over 2.5 squared. 1 over 2.5 squared. Okay, and if we look at that, 25 times 25 is 625, but it's 2.5, so it's 6.25. 1 over 6.25. (2.5 to the -1 is 1 over 2.5. 2.5 to the 0, anything to 0 is 1. 2.5 to the 1 is 2.5, and 2.5 squared, look at what happened here, it's going to be 6.25. Okay. Now let's do the same thing with 3 to the x. 3 to the -2 is 1 over 3 squared, which is 1/9. 3 to the -1 is 1/3. 3 to the 0 is 0. 3 to the 1 is 3. And 3 squared is 9. All right, so we have our inputs are the same. We're looking at our outputs, and we want to see as it goes negative, which one grows faster towards positive and approaches 0 faster as it decreases towards negative infinity. So from 0 to -2, this one is 1 over 2.5. This one's 1 over 3. This is 1 over 6.25, and this is 1 over 9. So think of it this way. Is 1/2 smaller or is 1/4 smaller? So 1/2 is a half, and 1/4 is a quarter, and a quarter is smaller than a half. So the bigger number on the bottom means it's actually the smaller number. So this one is decreasing towards 0 faster. And it's also, if we look at our positive values, it's increasing faster when we go towards the positive values. So a bigger number here is going to give us a faster slope in both directions. So which function grows faster as x increases towards infinity? And which function approaches 0 faster as x decreases toward negative infinity is both going to be 3 to the x.